The real reason you lose the ball under pressure. Your technique is not why you lose the ball, and I can prove it. Antony, one of the most technically gifted wingers in world football. Watch this. The defender closes him down. Antony has done this step over 10,000 times in training, and he still loses it. It's not his feet. It's not his strength. It's something that happens before he even touches the ball. And once I show you what it is, you will never look at pressure the same way again. Every player who loses the ball under pressure gets told the same thing. Better touch, get stronger, more reps, and those things genuinely help. Your coach isn't lying to you, but they're treating the symptom, not the cause. And almost nobody is teaching the actual cause. Technical ability has a ceiling under pressure, no matter how good your feet are. If your brain is half a second behind the game, your body cannot save you. Stay with me, because what I'm about to show you is something most players spend their entire career never figuring out. There are two types of speed in football that people constantly confuse. Technical speed, how fast your feet move. Decision speed, how fast your brain processes what's around you. Most players train technical speed almost exclusively. Hours of rondos, dribbling circuits, and under real match pressure, their decision speed hasn't kept up, so their feet are ready, but their brain is still loading. Now watch Busquets. Before that ball even arrives, watch his head. He already knows where it's going. The pressure arrives and he's already gone. That is decision speed. A player with average technique and elite decision speed will outperform the technically gifted player. Not sometimes, consistently. Here's what's actually happening inside your brain the moment you receive the ball under pressure. Where is the ball? Where am I? Where are my teammates? Where are the defenders? What did my coach tell me? All of that. Simultaneously, in under a second, that's called cognitive overload. And when your brain hits it, it slows down, drops information, and the first thing it drops is your awareness of what's around you. If you've ever received a pass and completely blanked on what to do next, that's not a confidence problem. That is cognitive overload, and it happens to everyone. Watch Antony one more time. He doesn't check before the ball arrives. No information. Pressure comes, brain panics, technique fails, not because his technique is bad, but because his brain gave it nothing to work with. So how do elite players keep their cognitive load low even at full speed? One habit: pre-scanning. Deliberate, habitual scanning before the ball arrives. Watch De Bruyne. Half a second before the pass reaches him, he checks. He already knows. That half second is everything. Here's what they're scanning for. 3 things. 1, pressure. Is anyone coming? From where? How fast? 2, your release valve. Where's the easy pass? Where's the forward option? 3, space. Where's the pitch open? Know these 3 things before the ball arrives, and your cognitive load drops immediately. Your brain isn't figuring it out under pressure. It already knows. And now, your technique actually gets to do its job. 2 things you can do immediately. First, the checkpoint habit. Every single time you're about to receive in training, check over both shoulders. Left, right, then receive. If you take the ball without scanning first, you owe yourself a sprint. Make the consequence real, and your brain will force the habit. Second, your next rondo or small-sided game, set yourself one rule. You are not allowed to receive the ball without already knowing where you're playing it next. Most players use rondos to show off their touch. Use them to train your decision speed instead. If this is the kind of content you want, stuff that actually goes deeper than just train harder, subscribing takes 2 seconds. Look at this one last time. You now know exactly what went wrong. 0 information before the touch. Brain overloaded. Technique failed. Not because it wasn't good enough, but because it had nothing to work with. The players you admire aren't operating on different hardware. They just solved this problem earlier than you. Now you know what the problem actually is. Drop a comment below. What position do you play? Because next video, I'm breaking down how decision speed works differently depending on where you are on the pitch. See you there.